Настоящий первый красный, белый пионов. Арсенальцы, мы говорили, что вы сильнее. Мы говорили, что победы ждем. Мы говорили, что мы верим в вас. Сейчас говорим. Арсенальцы, мы говорили, что вы честные. Мы говорили, мы одна семья. Мы говорили, что
Academic and matured sports.
Shoot on sight, we are the best. North or south or east or west. G-U-N-N-E-R-S. Gunners, Kings of London. We are the London Kings, down the middle of the ring. Number one, the lads all sing. Gunners, Kings of London. Red's the colour we love best. Love the Arsenal, the red. We are Arsenal. We love Arsenal.
Oh yes,
We are Arsenal.
no mercy.
We're Arsenal. Forever. We are Arsenal.
Road to Wembley.
We love Arsenal.
Oh yes,
We are Arsenal.
can't stop us.
Arsenal forever. Arsenal forever.
Tony Adams. Ray Parlour.
And indeed, they are champions
Denchiraman
of
Sports.
England.
Ray Parlour. Tony Adams.
Arsenal are champions of England.
Tony Adams. Right.
2025-2026 league season. Arsenal for Nigeria see you so. Ya mama baso. Ni nyina so mo bia good afternoon. Sambre we wotana. I say over na de ache. Wan hwere yesu abega sa bono nsi ekobono nso. Ensuo na muna pa egugu. Agudion sambre na so. Say ya depreo. Ewa fidie kunkrin so. Dangerous number 1. 91.9 Intraman Radio. Dia de dona agi atum. Ena ya depreo na wie. Weri anopa wie nwumre. Aka bom.
Anelka, it's Bergkamp, Ray Parlour. Bergkamp is away now. This is 3 against 1 for Arsenal.
22 years party kwanwa. I say Liverpool for Gio Modiano.
Academic and matured sports.
Na kwana wa papa. Yo ya tifri yemfiemu crowd him say. Ya kana e from. Yes na GB ache. Ti shout out to you Figo. Of Spark FM. Louis Figo the big Arsenal fan.
Bergkamp back to Anelka.
Sammy B in Swan come out. Sammy B. And come out 09. And I feel rock office for our Persis mining. Or on some finance and near grow. Teacher Kojo. Oh, Sam Motre. Coach Hamza. The special Hamza no. Also Arsenal fans in the Muba Kono. Oh, Madame Emilian come off with Sobi. Oh, him no. Arsenal fans in the from Mutimra. Yamma Basso, Yamma mention Sansamoy Juma. Seed off.
Academic and matured sports.
Denchiraman 91.9 Sports.
Magic.
London. London, come here. I'm not going to sit off our wagon.
Maybe I took.
London.
Maybe I took.
Ah.
More champions.
Yeah. after 22 years me dey ba ko me hu bi ba na bi mu hu
bi
ah me hu bi da ba ko no
your team fie ni free
ba ko ni dey me hu bi
your T22 ni free dey ni ma
ai hey tamre ni me nya 30 years
sa 42
say me ko 52
hey okay
22 what if 32 ma 30
okay
na ko fa e bi ko na ho na yenyini man kan hu say many
hey
different any pa eh
na why Arsenal
come na we bu say asema maintenance unim me da se pa show cry we start to say ashase ha no
why
ai come na me da se unim me no e wo baby baako sa club no hu en na ye ewiase nyina club e da makoma so na na machirim why Arsenal no me wo class 4 na me support we wiase de din kan e Asante Kotoko ye club na nye Kumasi Asante Kotoko e Asante Kotoko a ye wo Kumasi but mpempi no mo come si Kumasi Asante dabi club ni ye
yo King Faisal
sanity club ni ye Asante Kotoko by ye venue no na ye Kumasi aha inti na bo say aya na house for say adena ye share leg na aya na Asante Kotoko no mo de aya na house of folk ni ba mo so mo de na yakra house of folk aha inti enimbra say na mo ne bo bracket na so mo no AC no ye de na AS no dan ka mo de abeda top aha inti Asante Kotoko na onim Kotoko no tama misa me nya be say 8 years on sa de e wo mojima na wo mojem na mbusa me father say da na ya me say du kwesi da no mo so radio na commentary bi so mo say TV so na omu yi those days black and white no ena Olman ye call fa na
dabi
ena Olman ka kire me o say so bobo class o Ghana ni din into bobo be say 4 penalty da ye me pekotoko eno no aha ena AC Milan eto aso Arsenal na oba Barca into o say 2 ama me ni age 2 nso ma me railway eye AC ene Kotoko this is omo anya ade ena Arsenal ama koma me pebo fiti kra be na seed of no de wanu se nye Ghana din eye boy ya ye boya ena omo de to me ai current seed of ena bi jame food wonu ma se sambe ne koye te se ne de ko sambe na kame mo she goes bebre kame mo insightful passes mo she goes bebre Allah obeka against bi amoye on nursing training kare oni PK because am sesa position PK mben wono o se mo ya na wo she go no aha inti ye ni mboss ani mu hwe sa to be coach ye koma me da se wi awe Arsenal che say England on class ni Dawson but on say Arsenal star na Arsene Wenger na obodo na me wo national teams bi so ya me support on say Arsenal no Arsene Wenger etwen sa France for Netherlands for no e be hihye mu ho aha inti no Ubo se uko Barca si abese why Barca nso no Thierry Henry no akɔhye ho na Ronaldinho akɔhye ho no na Messi epie fi ho nti eye nyamanyoma bi na twimi AC Milan say me start share tournament 1990 World Cup Italy for hosting no nti we sha that time no na Maldini mu Lentini Albertini Nesta kwa that na Nesta ka ho I said Nesta no or a young man no young man but I said on wanya biambo no o can squad but wenyi biambo nti me hwe AC Milan squad no am represent Italy national team na Thomas kuma so me say me o AC Milan aha nti kobna why Arsenal just Arsenal no
na o gidi
say ye be tia je league no
say ebe bem
kobna ahase no ye be start season no na me ni gidie edu baby no me benya gidie e na san etikoi ateta emma ya na monto ni kwai te say yakopon ahye Israel for obo so de ombedu asase ne so na emu na enyemre sabi na kwai o say de ntia Arsenal kwankofo ngiendi a me kra ampo to be honest the layers me witness edu baby na layers mo na ehye me nkran because na I say matches bi ono ma also per league agia matches bi ayen drop points o eti ne edu baby na mabem ebu
buyo
oh yeah me ka say season we say ateta to me juo ntimi anjuo say me campaign for no a nka yen sake no
oh
yes
by me Arsenal de bi o de anima ya na me so me pro ma say omuntimenye so Manya sad na me jide so.
Ah, na wo jide say. Me na mo say jide no ba bedu baby no. Abembo e bae. Abembo ba che say on say season na ewa. Untimi nya ofo no consistently enfe wie.
Unhu say season we ni mo ofo.
No way for anything a man me join because we compare this season to last season, any last 2 seasons. You take leader season and beje na. Na hono ujituma in a way na yes and but na
3 seasons in the Premier League ni mo afo.
Aha, ana ka Arsenal no ka yanje kra so nke tumuji mu 2. So what I say because City no ni place ni prepare na that Arsenal squad no na so limited. E bi pra the obeba no onye up to nipa na we prano so okay. But this is in there ateta no okoto place bi beka ho as a bukan saka ni ho no ma say no ni madreke onye pepepe kra at least be 80 to 90% oben no Trossard ni ho a Martinelli e wo ho ka Havertz e prayer bana Jukares e wo ho so I say enti wo hwe
bi kra ma Declan Rice ni wa na nya kra so mo boy
Skelly kra e ho Merino e wo ho Zubimendi e wo ho a obetwe rotate fin ho no kra. So it's no ye left back Califrey mu
ti mo baje double ana
double on paper nye possible and as on paper nye so likely say ye baje double league ni dey yaje me anu am Facebook and panel na me dey to ho say we will win the league today because Man City will drop points.
Okay,
last week na me send you to but na mo program 20 me can say na mo say ye wini kura chi say call last match na me send you to message say the here ne say Arsenal be wini ye ne Burnley no the born Monday no ye nya wini wi a either lose or draw for City ya je league no ye here last match na say dey aje internet dey an say be wini ye wini wi a empire ne say City drop points or drop points because above 5
double no dey uni
double no come for now sisi am no ka say e wo show away so no men ke say Champions League no ye beje because on paper say ko ye e wo PSG any Chelsea e wo club World Cup no aha anopa na yes Sunday anopa na me sorry and am instant e ka che me say Chelsea e be she PSG into when me send layers message no sorry na me send message onpo no onji no visa me Arsenal nti me be twetwe no na se layers dey bia fa bia nto che won say me sports person se ba say ya ye shia na ye dey fine but we may catch us on paper everybody knows say PSG e be Chelsea but from what I'm feeling the me instant I can't tell me no Chelsea e be PSG and it came to pass almost 3-0 into sisi am no ka say there on paper no PSG ahead of the team Arsenal but on the day ebia aka adebechi na say that very day na no de ewo mi man so acha de bi o mi sa acha de ni pia enye me na me force man ni ba o
we na nwum
ko enye me na me force man ni ba
eno na e de be wi
aha say e ba dia e pie say nyame nkonko
ye wani so ya na nkonkro na ba na e de be wi
me bon say nke enje double no but wo ni penny so ni de
ni so de na no na e de be wi
e wari man ni mrem sama ye ni enje double
o antimase
I say the American no na dey baby e ba ne say me no e ha me e chese already no masaki mo say on paper no PSG favorite it is almost share kra na mini problem ya
na o go to party bia na
party weekend yo ho my confused na me ni wife credit scarce sisia me we yi bi o se me ko madam fu pa na ne bro me ni o mu yedwuma wa akra e na guy na ne brother ewu no ono eboa me o se edwuma bia akoma you bit me
obetia post
dedicate ne ho enti party say weekend ni man ko sa eye ne dia akoma betumi atran Sunday se ba se me konso dia ye be pedate na yeah and no memo organize why now the boy na ba to for effort to pen na party ni ship
okay me that's party
me ko na say ye be program no so mo bai
trying yes mo
ani omumra
twemu ani mo
mate
na me komra Arsenal for no Polycarp monzo kan
it's over
okay ate Polycarp mu nyina kan figo mo nye easy me ba isi nsu ato gugu me ba me kwa na nisisi
Ada
Well, Yako Bona Ferrata sitting out the Amateur for na shine Yanko Istanbul CCA, Turkey Memo, and then you may, Istanbul, Diatiana Safon and Basso, Europa League Nimo, just a new game Kitwa, and then you may know, and also Ebetia Toja, Ediama Freiburg Tuno, any Aston Villa, and Ebetiabo. Diatia's study venue non ready. Mammy venue non our Facebook or Ubons Oko a stadium game no and so a Baswa a Bashita for stadium and so I want a take your and a game no everything basso. Mammy found to just a dia capacity no I 42,590 and a stadium at Mifa stadium Bensio pa 80 a dia. Men fan told him say stadium ni bensio papa as say ultimate nsuo so kra na stadium no enso ayasi ene e Bashista for stadium a ebetian hostu for na enanwumre e ama club e friend say Freiburg am free Germany after Aston Villa am free obima so England game no enso ebetian ba so mama coach here owura friend say na Emery oni no Aston Villa for coach no yanyina nim say Europa League trophy no okra 4 2014 Sevilla J, 2015 Sevilla J, and 2016 Sevilla J. Omojeni training na no and a coachy. We himself a coachy 2021. Villarreal, I'm on the Villarreal, and so at Majay, Edison in Aso, Diatia and Sorano, SNA, Wasamba BM, one name Aston Villa Timino, and so at Yasa Baba, so bet me Aston Villa Timino, at Yajet area city in Aswa, and no and some job for Ekopom Wasam, Ekobisa Kochi, Sir Wasaba Fana BM. Now we are king of this competition, Sir competition, we are Hinwom, winning body job here. Wasono, Georgia, and it's over winning competition with Via. When a Via, ever winning competition, no mom or no hene, our competition, no, Hene.
I am not a king in this competition. I am now again with
Den
Aston Villa
Schuurman
in a new
Sports.
chapter, and everything I did is done, and of course is there in that moment. But with it, I am not winning tomorrow. I need to win tomorrow with the player we are now, with Aston Villa now, with the opponent we will face tomorrow. Now is a new way, a new moment, and hopefully a new era.
I say no hene no I was our competition him on the other him saying me atuma and ometia chen and so the assume na so and no coach no our him na mama Emiliano Martinez Argentina for goalkeeper no when ye na goalkeeper obeke a season no e be start no ko ansa e ma Manchester United for cra any goalkeeper din komo e ma Emiliano Martinez and so FA Conference Aston Villa and so etia ko na Emiliano Martinez was ni premature goodbye and no etimi bas no a just one timi anko no e kire say na obenya bibi e was Aston Villa now stay e was Aston Villa ne kire so beti enya bibi ho na oye really proud so stay. What Timo said, or making right decision, right choice, and on make you know.
Well, I say goodbye and I cry when I cry when Argentina to England as well. Argentina to England.
Academic and matured sports.
And I still with my family nowadays. Sometimes football can change. Sometimes football can change and go. Managers can come in and go. You know, in football, people move around the place. People moves around the place. It doesn't mean that It doesn't mean that I have full respect and love for the club. Full respect and love for the club. I had a commitment with Aston Villa. I had a commitment with Aston Villa. World Cup winner with Aston Villa. World Cup winner with Aston Villa. I won 2 Golden Gloves with Aston Villa. Golden Gloves with Aston Villa. And forever love this club. And forever love this club. One day I'm gonna retire, so someone else will have to be between the sticks. But listen, I'm in a European final. We are in Champions League again. With all the circumstances, the up and downs, the budget that we had this year. I don't know if Damian is right, but we were the lowest spenders in the Premier League. But we got a top coach, we got a top captain, we got a decent core of the team. And you know, when we stick together, when we fight together, I think we can beat anybody.
Entiano Emi Martinez and Oten Kano Nemiliano Martinez near was of Argentina eba Europe so we pay biaye of Argentina eba Europe so upon braye na still was oko Argentina na ofri omanimu na ya kra I saw the show to him so we pay biaye akome.
We've been so many years, so many games together, you know, fighting from mid-table to European places to semi-finals, and now we're in a final. I think we deserve it. I think the fans deserve it. And obviously the manager had 4 or 5 finals in these competitions. We don't wish anyone else apart from him on the bench tomorrow leading us to European final. But listen, every time I go into a final, I never think about, you know, the outcome. I always think where I come from, leaving my family behind when I was young, you know. So I always think, and when I'm in the game, whatever happens, I know how tough times I had in England. You know, when I was young, missing my family. Even though I'm a World Cup winner and I had a few titles with the national team, I still think about.
And no, Emiliano Martinez, Edema Aston Villa, and Odin Sembebre, and so Area 2 China, we are dealing no, and so MT for American piano, and so Atia Kama, Mame, I am right for a kind of way. I'm also prepared, Unimse, I had after Europa League Fonano, and so Betiabaso, and also I next midweek, I am right for a kind of for, and upon Area Tia Conference, I am Crystal Palace, Nasa Gema, and also Ebetia Tojano, I am Conference League Fana, and Ebetiabaso, and a woman training one, me. Media day training and a team basso on Piedima some trophy na and what omina so to me about training hall and so to me a club of France Royal Varicano almost to train you and to young pempen so Bedua or Muchram is say on by a big club or European final and to Mustafata send some trophy and so some trophy play and a 20 club and to win a PM among some trophy and so about training honor fans be and so a team bahon abra and we are right for the club no and so betia kwa European fan no and so tia kwaje ayesu mu na so no and so AJ from Australia ba mami Unai Gomez and the Sunset El Bilbao almost training ground so mami fan to him say omobai e training no and so aye club of France Bilbao omo training one no still Nico Williams yenim so no Epra Nico Williams Entiama training no na Nico Williams and Bilbao for almost Jesse mo pound for 2026-2027 season no what so to me Adoni enti ono enie and ye Bilbao for player Nico Williams no we just no anyanse sabia from back no agisa no tie twem sesan bebre en sheda nim sante no and say Bilbao the form so the ban no and we deleta sinina and so etudwa wani mo tiate mame United for boy no and ye Bruno Fernandes United for captain no na onom ekogena award no and your Football Writer Association a player of the year Bruno Fernandes etimi kwaje anso di sini na so na Bruno Fernandes anso je award no waba na ne nsemo kanyina and say ni aim and say obayi ni trophies Edema United nanye individual accolades and no bra France Bruno Fernandes and so per one so next season and so kono Omni United club no ebeji trophies Bruno.
It's not something that I will ever chase because I always said, and I know people can have different opinions and think differently about what they have in mind from me or for what they see me as a person, but what they cannot say is that I'm not someone that looks up to the team and tries to make the team the most successful one, because my aim will always to be winning trophies and not individual accolades.
Hello, Bruno Fernandes, United for captain of Eradin Sembebre, and so Area 2 Jadinano, and so Emma Bibiano, and so Etiakoso, na Pep Guardiola near and Lusu fight no. Edema na Prentice Mikel Arteta endo Lusig Edema Mikel Arteta egisini naso na omuwie eno mbusa ne se o future ne say ya tete ye rumors o free club ni mako na den ena wo kade a kire wo say let me talk with my chairman me chairman kakasa.
Let me talk about my chairman. So I know they love me so much. I love you more. So I know that. So it's the best place to be. I love that place. So I adore it. So let me talk about my club, right? So even the people say I talk to 1,000 million people in person. And just I was incredible focused on my job. So and when we are in the competitions, I'm there. I was there. And
I know your Pep Guardiola no was on the chairman Ebekasa na chairman on Openasem. Club Man City a right place a place when it ye papa enti just on the chairman no and so etimi kakasa na mami Rooney say Pep Guardiola call yes said here league no emu bie pa league no mayefo say Pep Guardiola free Man City and so tia kwade a ene league no bie na mu bie no tima obenya problem Man City. Was it Man City? The same issue as Manchester United. Sir Alex Ferguson, every United, Ejaho, Equire, as a Manchester for, and so you that Devon Piano was his I don't want to see Timino, and also Ebetia home, say Urana Opano, Ura, your friends, and so Maroska, and I'm paying for, I did so Betia by Jumano, one of Pep Guardiola, and on Tibebre, Nemom still, Omunyan Tisadi and Pep Guardiola, and so Edma Man City no, Omunyanisa, no, so hopefully Man United, and so Ebetia do well, nothing, Oma Bay, no matia so omatiaje enso die asumna so obrowura fenso Pep Guardiola enso free club ni mo enso atia kono ana ensema Rooney enso area kotodwa de won sewina no enso ematie fo anawie mabia enso atia koso na meka the idea and it's a Pep Guardiola sama and na meka owura France John Mikel Obi enso atia ka bi se ebe agent pa mu be agent enso adia ma club a ye fenso Man City na no say UK Prime Minister the attention care Stoma and so can be Pep Guardiola and so kono was it Man City for ebe Pep Guardiola papa was it idea Manchester great hero and kono when they move on no was it for almost an hour after almost a decade near Yagazo Obi a great our Manchester Kromwa and Pep Guardiola were great year pa Juma and obey all Manchester Cromono na Uranam every a Manchester Cromo Timia Kono was so much radicus here UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer and then Sansabini Tuja was so fin papa was it all Pep Guardiola Basso our Juma Waye our Man City were successful our Man City club anymore and AJ Free Urano and so Australia Bank and you know Yadina and so de Mao Mammy England for Yamia Tuman aka 2 days per next a Friday a D-Day Edma reference Thomas Tuchel na no bene musquad no aka just 2 days and obene musquad no nene diamete and some squad in there when in paying for share ama squad in there enya atodwa wie samre nya fe no bi ebeku ho abesem bia omonya wie nti 2 days time no ma me fon to yaso ade owura fense Thomas Tuchel so ebenya nemu no squad a won so ebetimi dia kwa World Cup no and AJ from Edeba and we did letters in na emetie for me Barca for na Barca for back omo ba training omo prepare akobom last game Barca for and so dem back obense Lewandowski and so prepare the last days our Barca almost Sport City one and a denim Marcus Short the him saying the last days there and so I was Sport City and also started training and the activity once a Barca for no omania brepa omona abano na rush for any TV from
Enchiraman Sports.
Yeah.
Hey, come on you Gunners.
Auntie, I don't know. Now, what come on, new Gunners are. Now, yeah, what's just Sussini and a ball Arsenal for Basno. Come on, and Torrance war. And now, all ball Arsenal for Basno, Bene, Bassa for Enso, Etiaba training. No, what's just Sussini? Lunsabia and maybe a chum. Now, oh, yeah, dear, can I say goalkeeper, Edema Arsenal team, no, into no air ball Arsenal for Enso Abaso. Aston Villa for fans in here from Mamie, Villa for fans, no, our Istanbul, Omunie.
all day long. Get the trophy back to Brum.
What would this mean if they won it?
Oh, I mean everything. I think I'll probably cry.
We've had that many years of disappointments. I think this is our time now.
Since I've been alive, I've not actually seen us win anything.
The wait, the hard times, the roller coaster ride, just the fact that it just means so much more, I think.
I did miss the 82 final.
This is the first time I could see Villa win a proper trophy.
Now we're here, you know, Emery's taken over the wheel, give him the keys, it's done this and we're here, so let's bring it home.
Yeah, Villa turn up against Forest. If that team turns up, I don't think anybody will stop us.
I'm really confident. I think we'll bring it home.
I've watched us lose 3 cup finals now, so fingers crossed it's 4th time lucky for me, to be honest.
This would be really special if
via fans nene omo gidie yaga say broken heart ebetia chinipa kuna asim via fans no ebetia chioma na nwumira ku mu because omo gidie pam say Freiburg for there o meso mo na nwumira yi agi Europa League trophy no e dey assume na so a omo mra ho kura enti wey omo say wey e your first proper trophy omo baje our bro money betia hu na omo gidie wonya na mano e wo gidie zo we dey coach no omasa waji agi a enti we dem say won kai Arsenal ni Chelsea ko bi na coach no won di ankwaje na ene Aston Villa for fans we here omu twitwa bi e wo Istanbul na omu twitwa bi no omu gidie senya ade a ye be yuma frim Dabi yebegide from nsompa de nyade a ade no so betia si enti no ye via for no omu gidia omu sudia rom no enti be hum eye club of France of Freiburg for no omu de dindin omu ye dindin eno mo nam se repa dindi bia no eye no hwe ni ye enti no eye club of France of Freiburg omu su team no omu ye dindin ena omu nso ewo kro mu enti we de betia ko mami Ruben Amorim former United for omu coach no Ruben Amorim na Amorim nie still remaining one of Benfica top managerial target na Benfica for any man in Dinkomo na diama dinma den ma Benfica for Sam Amorim e fa djuma na ye wa bra yo Sam no kono ene se Amorim e sporting ni Amorim we a big fan of Sporting Lisbon na also free Sporting about United no now ko Portugal so a yan say clubs mienu enka e okronimu a Benfica no Sporting Lisbon I had to say Manchester United and Liverpool say player e be free Liverpool no akon wan club pay United ya asem say be a player be free Liverpool be United ya sampa say be a coach o be free club of France Liverpool no akon Manchester no so ya asem say be na akoye e wo Portugal ho enti no ama ade no emu akoye dempa e dem Benfica for no say na be ya France Amorim enso e betia pa na mame abrante we mafo de fa na Matt O'Reilly na abone ball edema club of France Brighton yasi Borussia Dortmund ani Atletico Madrid omani abre boy ne so pa pe abrante no na Tottenham boss Roberto Di Zerbi enso a big fan of 25-year-old midfielder yaso so Kali Grima one so be person obenya no enso timi di naba na mama Marco Koya e na to aso Atletico 4 penal omani abre pa omo priority so obenya no e defense wo Marco Koya Chelsea for omlo back no yasi Thiago Simone abono hodam so Marco Koya onya no pepa obetimi di naba amana be sia kan enso de ma e club France Atletico Madrid mama front you say Atletico Madrid for no Marco Koya nyom ko na pe woni still Barca for enso enya na chidi Barca for enso pe Marco Koya enso timi di naba nda am ka chose Lautaro Martinez wase onhu no ho so bokla foforo apart from Inter no se so retire on stay of football dabi football environment ye hunu mu biam wase obe disappear ye ntene nkakra so retire free football ma we say no Lautaro way ye tene nkakra Lautaro Martinez akoya kwashan ye tene nkakra pa wase sana be ye de tie ene say Lautaro Martinez no retire ye ntene nkakra ba bia eno enso no enso edi tudwa na mame Madrid foi na omunie sanko fo me ensa we na Jude Bellingham Kylian Mbappe Vinicius Junior signed na to omo to Facebook o na sanko fo me ensa we Madrid for say omo wa sanko fo me ensa we ya omu hia major changes bia wa anim ho na mo gidie e wo we mu say Yosemo no ba no unity be bom ntem e mo tim dia ya adwuma ama project Madrid project no bibia so tia kwaso e de ma Real Madrid team no ma me front to just dia metre se Xabi Alonso enso ene just Chelsea fo no e be din ko mo be try I was Kylian Mbappe o ma tia na de na ba Chelsea a Someone na hunya boya mope Xabi Alonso dia metre se Xabi Alonso o pe Kylian Mbappe asampa o Philippe Kylian Mbappe enti se ba se Kylian Mbappe no na ni nye e o Madrid na se o mo yes o na se team no ani adia se Xabi Alonso e be ka Chelsea for some try se me ko pe Kylian Mbappe enso etimi de na ba na mom yes boy no yes mon no se ohia no e woni team ni mu Maruno nie yes o sape right back ya available out say obey backup elema Trent enti yes be low cost right back de na ba be fete yo say Maruno ni team ni mu na onim say owura ye fa cover ya retire mama mi we ye na mama we ni ho osere pa Isabel Diaz Ayuso na Isabel Nactivida Diaz Ayuso where a Spanish politician as a Mami Fontia say Ocom Community of Madrid since 2019 on a president or Community of Madrid on a president or Mamino 1 year na was it Cavaya retire as Shin Papa Cavaya na Cavaya retire na as you no Mamino Isabel Diaz Ayuso president no was it the end day and say Cavaya or Champions League titles. El
día de su presentación con el primer equipo, Dani hizo una promesa sencilla pero implacable. Me dejaré hasta el último aliento en cada partido. Y ahí le tienen. Además de 6 Copas de Europa, la última culminó con el primer gol del partido y el premio al mejor jugador de la final de 2024. Y ojo que Dani tiene más Champions que el Barcelona en toda su historia. Ahí lo dejo.
And na oma budget so boom some mameno na mamene address just enipa bebre an event once na o Cavaya baso say dwumasom and Dani Cavaya abaye Ediama City of Madrid na say team ba ko ho and Real Madrid na all kono or shino all the best na we shino all the best no the TN say was here in the pass Basa Abakosema akwai enkwa wa titles edi chen wono kwa 6 Barca je 5 eno enso no na ma Mikel Obi anie was Carlo Ancelotti die no ayi Carlo Ancelotti Mikel Obi say yaw Pedro one friend o World Cup squad nim na Carlo Ancelotti no onim dia oye de Carlo Ancelotti no onim dia ball koya body ma Chelsea na ko fro bi a osima ko fro Neymar en na beshem was Neymar e de no oye de man club this season Neymar, when you World Cup we are talking about players as omo and so ready so much fight for my country. Now Neymar, why great there Neymar twam. Now right now, y'all Pedro your better. As our better form. I would deserve Sankoko World Cup no enti akwana dwapa eno aya branch John Mikel Obi and this answer and so tudwa ye dey more tia nya wonko a wo wie and o say Arsenal for munso munye. John Mikel Obi and o say Arsenal for enso munye na de odima Arsenal nie the gafa we no ame na o say Arsenal muntimi se Burnley convincingly na masha one goal e dey tia Burnley team we na wey West started winning performance won hu the worst quality team we win Premier League no the worst quality team Mikel Obi na Canada da ho no no we say Arsenal champions of Premier League after 22 years so maje na moji Premier League no on 70% set piece and amodeje incorrect referee decisions and improper football display. It's a Carafiori no block na you see the tier say underage players as omu also mko school near the umbe shisham ni ade was where the amwa kra amwa enti bi Kerobi and atutu bi dem Arsenal for no ye de hu sewina enso etudwa motiate na mame Charlie Austin here was say uko England Arsenal say bia omaji Premier League ebe troso e de amomo saa o me generous derby Arsenal and Man City Arsenal can Man Arsenal any city na mom Arsenal enso and Man City
Is he right? Will it be the start of something special?
When you asked me this earlier, when we was just off air, I thought, no, of course it's not. And then when you actually think about it, Man City are going to be on a rebuild, not a rebuild because the team that Pep Guardiola potentially is going to leave there, but manager coming in have got to get his style of play into them players. The other teams are nowhere near Man City and Arsenal, and Man City are still off Arsenal. So.
Auntie, you know, Charlie Austin, some one also area to ja, and to say, Mame City of London City, na enano pay the baby ya. Team say Arsenal, Nipano, Omunemu, na almost justice, Arsenal, justice no. We didn't say yes, Arsenal, no me koye, and some Edema Arsenal, Omutim no, Anchester no, and Yasam good talk crazy. Okon London and Arsenal for, and then dominate you on London about Teso, na me kill a Telta, and you're away. Andre Belta, yes, umbe continue a pushy for substantial investment. Our first team in now, first team in improve. As I say, England, other big clubs now. Masa, period of transition. Enter a period of transition. Ebi say United more, Chelsea more, Liverpool more. Say as more brand until Arsenal, capitalize. Was Sadio so no improve almost squad no. Not for Arsenal and so ebe jino munaso. Omutimi dominate teacher and don't be so dominate and so teacher and no reference Andre Belta and after Mikel Arteta. Omunsemo moka edia for Polycarp more and after Figo name seed of more owura Kofi for 09 mutim and so and no Declan Rice and on the playing na still no jinani and about 5 a.m. wa join the near fan na jono abesi 5 a.m. so now jinani ti abonche when the Arsenal fans no and no mutwi boss no.
Everyone come here, quick picture on my phone, come. Yeah.
Into no fans in some picture. Oh, Mama J, no muncha. Unim say no ni madweke enso nie. Wan also anene mame e ofie omutwi super. No ni madweke enso no amene no enso ofie no mutwi so e ofie.
See the champion. Hey, that's my nanny, that's my star boy. Yeah. It's
Ha, no ni mantweke enso mame no that's my star boy. Waba me star boy no ba. Say omu Germany, one mame no ni madweke of Chelsea aba. Right side of London emo abeje leg no. Na ene mame Danny Webeke or your former Arsenal player, Waba Arsenal for us. So some more queer so some celebrity.
Credit to Arsenal, congratulations to them. I think to show that consistency, and it's no mean feat, winning the Premier League. So what an achievement. I hope they're celebrating hard now.
And Danny Webeke no. Now Saddam to for layers be mama omu twa. Hey. A queen for so yi Saddam for free so playoff we mood here. A hard journey pop Saddam for them twa. Na me kill Arteta ne Bukayo Saka omuni. Na unim say 2019. Mikel Arteta the first ever lineup le Arsenal. Na Bukayo Saka count. And of course my partner ama 6 years near Omajeleg no edi esimu na so enti Mikel Arteta eni Bukayo Saka ena hu no relegation battle no why na ekọ Tottenham West Ham na Chelsea fo hu aboa ya fo mo bokra omutwomo kamienu mo mutim baako na coaches wo mu nie omu ye big coaches omu ye big fish pa ba no say di Zalbi ena Nuno Espirito Santo or West Ham na one ani tikika pa di Zalbi nie one dey say the Ohiane say Obeka League nim. I say Obeka League nim no. A big any chance on budget trophy.
Next season they played for the trophy. Now we played for something more important than trophy. Because the pride, the history of the club.
Yes, indeed. Oh no. The Jalbi no say we no. Important. Na Tottenham for there. Chelsea are boom for past 15 games. Almost Chelsea team neither. Now Chelsea are some 3 in a row. Home and away, pa near the Momo. Home and away, pa near the Momo. And no see Chelsea no Tottenham no. Villarreal any player Afonso Pedraza and so party ways after 15 years. They say omuni team no aton kwanta pai boy no was we omobiem. Now say against Atletico Madrid omo ebe yesterday mo nyina yellow. a last game fie enti no club your friends no enso mame front yourself Villarreal enso no layers matras nemom Switzerland for World Cup squad no enso etia ba enti Switzerland de Denis Zakaria layers what's your Granit Xhaka mo ka ho bi na fe obenya Brante Rupin Vargas mo Noah Okafor Dan Ndoye omunyina keke ka ho a bra embolo omunyina era so na nka me hwema hu se mehu Shedan Shaqiri ananzo a osum na pawiye enso de ma Shedan Shaqiri ntie no Switzerland for World Cup squad and also etinya todwa na awie no yere hu sem nyina enso MAT for mebia enso etimi ayekama ha na obieti latest ni nyina ha na free eba na unim se Bernardo Silva Real Madrid Bernardo Silva yes so per Madrid papa nya Madrid one also ebetia ba Enrique Riquelme and so was say I'm not going to tell you today because I don't know. We are working on it. We have 5 days. We will work from now until Saturday to prepare the best projects. Unko busa so jina wane Frontier Press jina ana so nyina was say munya botere. Aka 5 days.
Election dey bobawo.
Yeah.
Oba na so betumi nya 10% kula na enye
be yere pa. Ti I don't know. Na mu aboa ya afomobo ka mu nya draw kra na
Tottenham
kudus ho mu hu no mo
debre de ombe yo ombe ni a de boko relegation onko learning clubs no mutete e ko mu ina ko relegation e ka yen kwa kra nke
say Tottenham de on tete one dey ocean left and right
ti ene bo no abezo mutwe some your stubborn nti last round of matches and
I bet you pa na Everton for and a boy Tottenham fie and club friends West Ham so be Leeds United nti enya
we must do mo nim say ma qualify we nti ma mingum omiem na omiem both matches ni very very difficult.
Say Granit Xhaka dey form.
Xhaka. Anyway, Brentford.
Maybe Sunderland na.
Sunderland for me captain. Yeah, no form pa.
Form. Anti you can there. Then I be catch us now for Ansa no room.
Kabra yeah. First of all, I mean congratulate Arsenal supporters. Seed of Umabre. Okay. The Arsenal supporters have film. Me am Uncle J Fab.
I'm there that be a GB among how.
And anyway, that no program will be Emma. You will train Taddy. You jam on me. You train Taddy. Mama, the
Oh, Chica, oh, yeah, who are the
more so congratulations.
Oh, yeah, that's why that's an uncle when I'm a committee now from Vanajo. Now, I'm always coming from Vanajo, Chica, in the pub, I'm expressing the poor. Only pub. Oh, yeah. Now,
layers and
aha.
I think go me
me follow Leah's party. I saw them news.
Oh, come up from that.
Oh, it's not Miss West. I cannot do no and the man that I'm expecting go for because Leah's come. Aha, Leah's call now, Mamma, Chicken,
somebody medium permasum gakra.
Oh, so then gas our baby now. Okay. And now the muddy you know, maybe the car say, Tim from me, I did capono. Governor of Count, and I bought me to me, I did capono, but and so yeah, Yamabua, you for Champions League, and also I say it's in the capo.
Hey,
Snebaya, oh, chicken, look at me, cano. Snebaya, and also become who I don't say indeed this year and season, you know, the net they are come so long, and kept a trophy, and I also look the Colombian, but he and to me, and near to a 2 now can they all say to me. Enya de koye conference na be ya asin season so e be bright so na be America no me almost say you 22 years na akwaje taba ko na woji wani
money
kachele say okunya ge na onya na wani age no obi abroko da bi mfa ne nyahe enti unya na wani ji ere 22 years na ne nya na yaji ku ano so ji ni
monje
aha enti embre na ni enti ne manya botre pa meeting layers for me some layers little bit me akati e dey actually Arsenal team no Arsenal supporters in that so me pe the layers be catching their fan but you better so defend the trophy next season
hey
Article 2
masa you say dem no benyo man you many bra no man you many abro
chika say mo dey afi na mo no mo wiawia kakra mo nante ba mo say mo coach ko ya fufuru ba yi we ye mianhwe ba say dey aduma na hye ne nsa wie mo say dey o hwe so a different from say dey aduma na ma wo
say dem mo ye ma Mikel Arteta na sa na ye ma Carrick jama no
mu de mu nyama no say odu ye dey na no problem enti mo dey me mfa pressure nto mo so sa na layers team na Chelsea so mo say dey egungun ho dey yes yeah we have no be justify bonya squad ba we mu dey nya ba ku minu cancer dey no a good to go na me cha dey so apa na what league the boss no my money at 22 years I must say against then 22 years at na ya ji
22 oh yeah 22 years but mama calculating me the radio 22 mama 7 plus 13 7 plus 6 years 13
it's mu ye 13 any 22 years but o see agi ni say me ka cho say obana wanya na woni age no bi ablok ndadada nti wonya na wani ji age say usu mre ni ti when the time comes you have to enjoy the time na aba no nti e do bi ase na momo mpa entire china UEFA Champions League no so na mebo entimi fan so the 30th say be ya any je no so betimi akoso boss
okay me so me da ase pa
the
seed of so chia
oh me je no so
the obe kan wa kan wie me bia tum wa wie
oh da bi some no me kasa kase
okay
because me na me tamu ekwanya lead be fast so betimi aka play season ekwanya fast so hihye team de di assembly na no na me person ka me nya botre pa na me ba di ekwanya lead be fast so betimi abo Arsenal team na baso on fa bi me hihye me titi team say obi anya obi a wotufu tuntun spare pass no me be say o say no ekwanya of e fast so e di league this year no and na me person lead fast so aka but in there will be especially teams no moving na mo tie ni achi de do mase ba won mu na mo kan ye hone de chika anya hwe ye de betwe gumu so pa
mate ye da ase
yes ye da ase boss
you mate we de magia mba emu na me aduma 30 of the mesha tare foforo and the PhD yes
Kobna first of all I mean Arsenal congratulate Arsenal say omo e winning league no. If there's any team now this season or deserves to winning league on the evidence of consistency, if you are being very honest, season here shall say from the start of the season, that was September up to maybe Ayako Kudini Yekomeno. If there's any team who show that consistency, it should be Arsenal and deservedly deserve say winning league. But football sometimes very cruel and Yehubida, and that is when Manchester City were narrowly. No person sneaking in, no winning the championship for Arsenal for him. On the evidence of the 3 seasons, Arsenal did second. Then they from second, no more they can augmented squad. No, then definitely now they will say winning the Premiership. Now, my analysis on Arsenal, no, nine coming Arsenal some case, but my main rem kakararo. First of all, if there's any conform deserve will say a bomber bossa, the ownership of Arsenal. Omo muye oneson Stan Kroenke ene ne nkofo no omo deserve say every abasbody edibom mo bia no ese edibom because o kan one owners ya criticize omo pan in the past Stan Kroenke ne nkofo ya why because Arsenal supported they felt say emerso say omo spend ya na Arsenal ehwetwe mo na mekai Alexis Sanchez ne transfer ofi Arsenal call Manchester United. Luis Suarez was almost on the verge of joining Arsenal from Liverpool. The fee at that time was 40 million. Not Liverpool for a Arsenal the 40 million plus £1 the quarry. And a Liverpool for reject here. That was when Luis Suarez fee Liverpool call Barcelona. So the criticisms of Stan Kroenke was always the fact say not almost spending, not almost spending, not any on big players. Arsenal will always notice say Omonko Fankwala especially after so winning the Premiership in 2004. Okay, the maturity of that squad. Any move free squad na bedu girl Clichy. Any nkwalanketenkete bi ana mobile Arsenal budia bini sa nkwalanketenkete bi no. That was what they were noted for. But Stan Kroenke in pain for they realized look. Yakasa semwe for Arsenal ho se ye de te senkwala. Yakasa semwe for Arsenal ho se ye nearly team. For 3 consecutive seasons Arsenal 82nd. And therefore for us see with me we did the Champions League we need to be big boys. I was say yes spending big. Ma, you making sure say you're ready to be to win the champion, and that's exactly what they did in the general transfer window. They signed, they made some very good signing. But what was even impressive, the general transfer window. There's someone they made some very good signing. You carry some ever, any 1 or 2 players be ever. But in the general transfer window, they realize say look, season sometimes when you're between a very good season, but when it's getting to the end of the season, sir, injuries set in, players lose form. And therefore, some person winning Premiership now, I need to sign. Pep Guardiola did the same thing. Look at the signings of Guardiola here in the general transfer window, or the Magui Ebai, or the Antoine Semenyo Ebai. These are players that are already established because Guardiola and the entourage, the technical team, they knew say so for the lose form. Some key players be lose form, be paper, and therefore see your mom already made materials at the moment. That is why it's here or bringing in Antoine Semenyo from Bournemouth. Or bringing in Magui from Crystal Palace, Eddie augmenting the squad, no better Jelegano. But Mikel Arteta and Stan Kroenke in pay for. They also realize the trick because Arteta has already worked with Pep Guardiola, and therefore we see the trick and how Nyoma way for you to win the league, and that is why Arsenal in the general transfer window. 1, they brought in Eberechi Eze from Crystal Palace. 1, a Magui signing. You look at Eberechi Eze and Mikel Olise, they were almost on the same trajectory. Tamomo Crystal Palace, Sanko form union and normal teams. Mikel Olise echo Bayern, and therefore he improved. He became a better player. People did not realize the quality and equity Berechese. But Arsenal, nom kofane buy. Noni Madueke mo buy. Some key players be by Victor Gyökeres, Ebe Augmentin, Kai Havertz, and Gabriel Jesus are no more already. So Arsenal they really invested in their signing. Any investment they are some kofa players be they brought in players are more experienced or Premiership anymore. Madueke has played for Chelsea for about 1 or 2 seasons. Eberechi Eze has been in the Premier League for a long time. Look at Omo backline. They already have William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes. They realize, look, let's bring in Pierre Nkapi and Manema Mekano. The left side, Ricardo Carafiori was already there. Omo play Martin Nels or something like that. Or no, left side no.
Skelly.
Martin Skelly. And I'm for Ricky Calafiori back home. Pierre Nkapi between me ball the left side. Timbo was a central defender. Look at them right back now. They have William Timber Leon White. Ben White. The back line, they are solid. Look at their goalkeeping. David Raya, deputized by Chelsea former goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga. Every position there, they made some investment. Investing Mosquera from Valencia. Every position there, you can see they have 2 players. They are very good. Martinelli, Leandro Trossard at the left hand side. Bukayo Saka, Noni Madueke at the right hand side, Victor Gyökeres and Kai Havertz at the up front, almost like Momo. Even when Emra, main man, captain, no, lose form. What is it? Odegaard at the point of time, lose form, and therefore the other place needed to step in. Season no, bad so be player, about the entire season, obenya form. Even Rodri Mukuta, Kevin De Bruyne more quality players. At the point in time of the season, form ni bet me ateko. And therefore, so form neteko. Say team no, realize it so much on that player, it affect the team. And therefore, Mikel Arteta realized no. Yen fe X ni anko gu one basket mu. Yen fe GD ni anko ko che Bukayo Saka mu. Yen fe GD ni anko ko che captain mu. And therefore, I see new players are umutumi abet deputize their mom. They made some very good investment. One thing I mentioned so aka time ni tian kananka e wonoma bebeka addition esi sua from Mikel Arteta. Look, kwabna brabo mu de nipa beka no we so utie de nipa beka no wanhwa on sabeti form. What I'm saying the course of the season na go for exercises na pa ball no mo ball ni nyefe Arsenal goals no mo share no cry throwing Arsenal goals no cry you hear that criticism led by Chelsea Yankers here former player Mikel Obi so on the debut can was Arsenal goals no more sharing a throwing Arsenal mo set piece Mikel said no for years you think for years debut Arsenal the any nimbo bo ye na ebobo efe that has been Arsenal yen there Your boss says in Ivia, not Bonnie Boninia, it results in zero trophies. Chelsea and Mourinho won a lot of trophies. Come on, and you need good football. Me carry time at Chelsea, just on the Premiership the second season. Peter check to major ball. No, I want to long ball. Not drop bad in the budget, drop bad in the budget. 10. Oh, not the net. 1-0 no. Peter yapon. Me can't no contradict Chelsea the Premiership. And only Diego Costa mo. One match against West Brom. Peter, not all matches need to mean very good football. And that has been the trend. So we need a Premiership. Mikel Arteta realized this trick. For years, they see in Bobo. Now, I'm not going to me fear the bluff of Omo Makaninia. I'm going to concentrate on myself, my team, the Obekebia Minti, say set pieces. Any of the winning trophies then I'll do it. They brought in a set piece space. Nipa or expert, throwing. Look at the number of goals Arsenal share from just throwing. The last match Arsenal match winning. The goals from a corner kick. Most of the matches are Arsenal winning about 30 to 40% from set pieces. Mikel Arteta realized, look, this is a trick. It is working. I did work there. I didn't say me janam kuti nipa. In some conforms and worker. And you're born in your face. And Arsenal born muboyi. Mikel Arteta said, no, I'm going to stick to my guns. And he was sticking to history. Remembers trophies. History. And Kai boy. In 2004, Greece edged European trophy. No. Why not Kai say Greece? Ebo time. More than the Porto edge Champions League. No. Why not Kai the style of football, boy? History remembers the trophy awoje, not the style of play awoje. Mourinho won the treble with Inter Milan, the league, the Cup, no, and the Champions League. How we win here? History does not remember it. For the next 10 years, Kai said Arsenal the trophy, Kai the brand of football boy, the style of football boy, and that is when I think say Mikel Arteta, the style of play and how Onankasa is taking it to believe any painful back every accolade in Sambubi and I say Abasubodi Ebo Mikel Arteta on the evidence of the Wayano, the Nkofun to young Mammy, he's done it, and I think say he deserves all the praise I say you to me at the man. My time as one. Okay, my time as one. In stories now can in the idea. It's not me out of my
P teacher.
By chairman. Chairman.
P chairman.
There be no chairman.
Chairman there. There be no chaining to now me. And then Leah Sawase. I would him. What's Sawase with him? Sawase with him.
Oh no, teachers for more area million. Oh no, chairman.
I would him.
Oh, teacher for you, cool friend of Nats. Nats Dunka area teachers in here. On a chairman. In the
Diana a year in Swab.
Some cope, Cassia. I didn't hand me and almost Gene Twakumia. Okay, almost no.
The pound to a mini chairman, we answer, and I'm into a bohona.
Pejotinian Quay.
That's a competition.
Umar, it's already on the moon.
So I walk cancer. No, only Pamians. Only I can't make a catch you like I may receive me on our around my inchio Biana Richie, until reaching catch, and there's my friend Richie. I could tell the any two man your way into a man's leg. That was a jelly one.
Oh, I give you.
Bassa jelly, I give you. Into a open top, Anna.
I'm one.
So my
open top. La Liga. La Liga, I can't say see on to Quaya. Trophy into me. Okay. Atletico Madrid less. Okay. Yeah, Atletico Madrid 2013 baby. Or Mujabe see hey tabas to Quine. Teachers or bands at the trophy. And then I could open top. Okay. Cobra, they can message me. Though the Israelites were destined to get to the promised land, but they didn't get it easy. Same has happened to my Arsenal. I'll be in the studio tomorrow afternoon for the sports show. Cobra, you message you and I Cobra na Jumu.
Katam ni kamwe. Why did you say no?
Katam ni kamwe.
Oh boy. Oh boy. City boy.
Kita mfua na meka mi message.
Obviously I said them out. Problem with Chammy. We are saying the man. It's your cat time in
Baba, message there private. By me and Mac 11:30. Okay.
Everybody, everybody, 11:30.
Mama na say oti you.
I'm 11:30 no. And I sit off. I send a message me news on Akowa I Camp Nou.
Yeah, that me no crowd.
Oh,
not me in the base but first.
Kabunu say Arsenal supporter.
I'm not a junior best sports. I'm not a junior best sports. I don't know. Arsenal winning league in the I'm so Arsenal league. I was Arsenal. I'm so one more for 4. Na atam trophy in the amamu.
And Oshia me o say mo na so mo ka cancel.
Na last be sure Abu National. I I will learn him. Just a quiet police walk around my farm. No, we don't say supporters of violence. We are violent. But you see, I'm happy for us now because Premier League, you know, near man bo air day back on the say, won't mean for when you hit team back. Only team bear 5 neighbor. Manchester City capable, Liverpool, Jano, Belgium, Chelsea, Arsenal, Manchester United, or United capable. Because omu ina jiji bi den che unlike oko Spain na ubenya Madrid Barca na Atletico Madrid a flashback oko Germany ataba Bayern Munich oko we about PSG but Premier League ne de Arsenal dey ni hwe Manchester City no he ni nchem so Liverpool ba no he ni side say Man U ni Chelsea for so ba that's the difficult but for 22 years what free man na binim obe 31 years and Arsenal League. Na ebi no 15 years. Na yenwo ebi no. Nti obi to say a golden boy. Wa support Arsenal but hu Arsenal age Premier League. Gisenne. Ya bo mpa say enye another 23 years biem. Na Arsenal beje but menile yes ya adwene. Ade chepe say coach ya sakew. U players nyina epra. Na ya sakew. Sakna yesake o performance na anko yie no nobody is asking a kwan best na fa so ye send bebrebe whether players na epra team no ne ntu o salary na whatever the only thing you know is a team no nhye ntiene de whether obe conjure magic it is about you say obe conjure magic there so you be Arsenal about so and then Mikel Arteta will be a happy man. Omo design a general Champions League of which it is possible on one reason that you have PSG performance on what they call Club World Cup finals. Anyhow, a Chelsea humiliate you, Mona. It means PSG is one of the teams almost be to disappoint you at any time. Given the premise that last year Omo the Champions League in be, so Omo Jibida now common Arsenal Kobanka be one of the toughest match, but Omo Jibida no any. How many Chelsea ball Club World Cup finals? Not because anytime you are on but it is one of the teams are almost bit me disappointed at any given time. And it's very, very delightful to see Arsenal say all the Champions League any league Nina Diabom 1 season. In fact, noise pollution about also Ghana Hanidunga but for one because at England, you know, Champions League 2 now Chelsea and IG Champions League 2 at the alcohol. But Premier League any Champions League ye jabo 1 season be ma hoda. So Arsenal have another opportunity to do the unthinkable or London. So league and Champions League ni na boom at the aban is very delightful to watch. Among for mention and your best player for the season na ama Bruno Fernandes ne de na akoda nchen. People mention Declan Rice din but before season be me mention say Gabriel Magalhaes. Arsenal defense not about William Saliba, but Arsenal defense is about Gabriel Magalhaes and the for once say team there the performance in the year the weakness of every player is not seen. Obia performance and Obia or form for that particular season. So it is good to see Arsenal to be back as an elite club. For now, Arsenal both the elite clubs we are saying Arsenal will not be part. But if Arsenal to make keep some momentum way. Maybe a Champions League be a Kakra. Arsenal can match up with the elite clubs, say Liverpool, Manchester United, Inter Milan. Others, Arsenal will match up with them. Jose Mourinho ain't closer to Real Madrid. But there's one thing I'll be replicate our Madrid. At the time about Madrid, you know, at the time of Madrid, our bigger stars are not Barca or more. The intention was that or the players on Wankasa Epe at the be started because at the time Nakaka and Guti knew when now hope that big egos. No, the level be or cover Mesut Ozil, no Ozil and yet top star. Now I call World Cup 2012 or Brazil 2014 or Brazil. I'm a Marcoji. And now ma Ozil confidence at the Kaka Equatran channel Ozil boy Kedira Munina no more top star. Now that time the Nuri Sahin money when Munina buy no more top stars. He make them top stars that time. But because at that time na Barca only Barca bet about 80%. Barca was faster than PS. Between that 20 at the time and Messi picky. And then man Mourinho a final problem. This time the egos no ban no be correct, you know. There's a resurgence of another ego in Madrid. It has so better team half. Team half range say players in the year 20 on 10 go. But team no are enter into blocks or more support to the Kylian Mbappe fees or no individualistic or porn glory than the team. And I believe Jude Bellingham almost more comfortable with Vinicius Junior. Because at that time, no, you see Vinicius, you see Jude Bellingham so in the limelight people are mentioning. But I say mapping acquire on to team no the lines net to Mbappe and Vinicius Junior. And I will almost on to from so it will be good say either Vinicius leave Vinicius Fede Valverde or Vinicius Chouameni, and I say Kylian Mbappe Chouameni, Kylian Mbappe Valverde, half sa block and half Elivoire, then the team bet me manage. Or so you soon skills to keep Madrid, no person or year more at the time of Bayern or bet me a come with the Eagles down or to me a creating new team now. The positive part as of now is that Barcelona and your Barca of that time. Into players are yet so you're not penalty say Sporting CP for captain. And one player or on one team from Benfica. And there's some low profile players here. One mention of Munim Somope. And no Mame Kai at the level na Ozil, Amuwo, Samikadira, Nuri Sahin, and no Munina walk off for mobile stabilizing. To do that, but this time, obey the benefit that Barca need the peak of more levels to say 2011, 2012, 2010 more no more sure so that we team keep normal down. Now Madrid a change your philosophy the some powers Libya man. And yes, unless I continue say one player be a mistake, I won't mean punishing, not even so bench. Because all bench players were a form of punishment. But Madrid, who your coach I won't mean yes, sir, unless all reported to board. But this time, as part of the negotiations to come back, so between stabilizing the egos of Madrid, they are more. He's fighting with the ball, so being that power to punish and the otherwise. Sunday will bet me their control team. Let's look at how things unfold because in a Carlo Ancelotti or Madrid in nature say Madrid doesn't only need a tactical brilliance, but a matured coach or bet me manage the billionaire and then the egos among the players or more Real Madrid to get the best out of them.
Seed of Kakra is awesome.
Yo, Karamidasi. And the payment by her so we equity meant to me.
This is my this some people now say what two party. Come on, more party.
Party. Very party. Come on, very organized. Baby, yeah. It's a didn't have my union ba Munin Wufia. I'm a
fire officer.
Yeah, ought to pay economy by force.
Yeah, well, she that be on more
okay. I'm a train company saying that da data the war. Na any birthday, any birthday.
Okay.
I am say birthday, you know. Esa, our birthday. Say yes, Sunday born to say me. Sunday be our birthday.
Okay.
Our birthday na esa. Once I feel now about Monday, I feel now because it's Tuesday. In I'm on the birthday. Now you're celebrating. I'm a team panel. I will kind of
about but now make it point be. And maybe we time you bid home come on. They can ask us squad no. do they need to strengthen? Which areas now feel this will be more strengthened?
Yes, Arsenal still say yeah augmented squad no. Any be brave, but I say even though this season Ateta I have some purchases be, but me share or more level na still cry no. Also na what can be say Saliba cramp no, and I also have the same opinion about Saliba.
Okay.
Saliba and do sa standard na. I na pese de ne tutu no.
Okay.
Do sa level no cry. Just still defense or no central defense no. Or seeing yes, matured and established defender back ebeka ho. Na midfield no also is mainly or buy no or yeah idea kakra be do na Merino should be pride. Latter part of the season, yeah, still and recover na yeah they buy. Yeah, right full back. Ben White, good, but I'm not so pride na all ban into. But to share juice timber, timber, or no yeah okay. Intine say White Bekwa or say pay another established right back ebeka ho. Na California Musa no so no to me ball center back. Na otimi ball left back na hin captain so they say how kakra
California na nkasa no de left back no or manage to play back
or center back yeah
otimi mfahwe emboa
yeah true
until or yeah or call Louis Kelly anything cap or prefer mu to
yeah it's true and up front no Jokeres enye bad but then also I say a new environment
first season
yeah until ono be wo honum but the injury Gabriel there I was maneko
okay
I say Gabriel ko ayebi but so share baby ani fini dweni iprane even kai cramp no enye striker enye out and out striker kai no enye out and out striker or number 10 to say AZDN no kai have it no number 10 but once I say yeah talented gifted being tina I say oh to me bo force 9 no just pay another striker the kind of Jokeres no.
Okay.
Just so you hear
one or two.
Yeah, you hear one or two.
Okay.
Oh, best we defend a big depend current squad here we.
And other teams.
And other teams no so. Oh, also now we can say we call Pep Pep can say different coach about City ah. Menya sure say say nipa betumi am City e do level a Pep e jato ho no. Obeya ade mpo a e bia na yenti no. Ti say man you for na say Carrick performance or the back Kevin Obe Kete guy say ono no the team ni be ma no na players ni be confidence onimu but say the omo boy dia na man you ebeye contenders of the next season yeah and Chelsea also best statistics make say mo squad no na keyo but me name say change of manager no change of manager I think back to my Arsenal say make United again next season United be contenders yes it Arsenal no the mebo Arsenal for nya so en kan say guy ya wo Benmouth EJ Krupi say me say be wo a oh, Kabetinidi. Krupi Cobra. Cobra de view or EJ Krupi ni amakra. He know Emmanuela. I say. Oh, Agrana boy, because every Empire bar say a draw and as mulusu. The machine one name Sikai. Prophecy ni bim.
That's it. Seed of. Okay, my minina for the concrete na menwashe LC Chirwa Jomo happy birthday na DJ Flash ebano no DJ Flash bano Eco School was St. Peter's Preparatory School or class 3 na ose menyina fidi konkrin so na men kancho ne se nyame nsura no na omane nyini na omeye panyimpa na omehwe no te se de ne papa ehwe ni ya ti happy birthday nkomo LC Chirwa Jomo Eco School St. Peter's Preparatory School papa DJ Flash say onyo o maami nyina wish you happy birthday nyame nsura pa LC baby
I miss you.
Baby no
yes I miss you
it is saying
we are working on so
nyame ado And I see a Koji award.
Yes.
BG Premier League title. And the Koji Football Writers Association Player of the Year.
Player of the Year. Bruno Miguel Fernandes. The ball. Portugal El Magnifico.
So
penny the boy the Dananoa. As a minor.
How may I assist you?
How may I assist you? How may I assist you?
Bruno, how may I assist you?
Oh,
dear Mwana Memfamoa.
Yes, or Catherine in Crana, or Dakran or Bois. Oh,
Bruno Finance.
Was it between our Dino? Assist Bia, we as Bia.
By a more Basoka Krabi. And it's not for.
But Premier League Player of the Year, dear, it is in India. And yeah, Bruno.
Abesanje. Sars na for Kromu, the own best player.
So,
Gabriel Magalhaes. If you say Declan Rice, if you say Saliba, Bruno Fernandes, Beje. So Gary Bay, GBA, na Gary Bay, Anyi Premier League, or GBA. Harry came in GBA, one Premier League.
Catch on say Bruno. Because I did be a year to a baby, as Unya you play a more. Oh, give up.
Yanko,
give up. Yanko, simple cry. And team, also, I don't know, Tiaba Fie. Na Yababedi, a fear, and Commoname Sassy, himself, a year Central Region, a year Division 2, Meadow Legno, and Chacrabasso, and Yasam Kuma crack, say, Port Naba, Mamma Shanaman Collection from Yetia for now, him say, young Yazo Haron, Timbaqua, or representing for Division 1 slaughter, on also whatever, a year 2 men to dominacy. 2 men to dominacy. Almost 2. Now, say that here. Gap Soccer Academy, Genesis Aseman United, Krodia All Stars United, and I'm for 2 men to dominacy. It's your part 2. Senya Breku, and a medal leganon, and so at a Koswa, and also and in someone if you also area by your room. Our sports and recreation minister say Accra. Na Yanko Di Juma Hon Emfa Emra. Na your sports and recreation minister, according to what's here now? African Senior Athletic Championship to Jano. I see so far on success. Nice or say other federation in penny for be aboma basopa in penny for a chuchu as well boma basopa. Say Jumedia omu hostia or Ghana Hano. Ye kama papa bibia koso kama pa into a say Jumedia omu hosting dear bibia ye kama pa sports and recreation minister.
Despite the operational pressures associated with hosting a continental championship of this scale, Ghana successfully delivered the championship. And indeed, many federations have commended Ghana for the hosting of the 24th Senior African Athletic Championship. Some have indicated one Ethiopian medical officer indicated he has been with the team for 38 good years, has gone to almost about 6+ Olympic competitions, and have attended a number of African Games and Athletic Championship. He has not seen a very properly coordinated activities like he witnessed. Some of you, the media guys, were there, you interviewed them, you spoke to them. And so competition schedules, ladies and gentlemen, were completed successfully. Athletes competed under recognized continental standards. And Ghana once again demonstrated its growing capacity to host major sporting events. We do not want to make any comparisons, but we think that we pulled through a very successful competition.
Entiaro Air Sports and Recreation Minister also to us was saying, Yanko for no Cassenti, Ghana Supporters Union, or more every season, we know, Yanfa more, walk up, could be one could be. What is a much answer now, Montungu? Now, one thing say, a year, shadow no schedule for interview, your young momo interview date. Into more Mocase, no, ye did not move Vesano, or sending in a cray.
The Ministry of Sports and Recreation and the
boy.
World Cup Oversight Committee through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs have held several engagements with the United States Embassy regarding Ghana's security toward the 2056 FIFA World Cup. The engagements have been possibly and confirmed. I've read many reports that suggest visa refusals and that only 8 or 8
academic and mature sports. Denturum and sports.
The truth of the matter is that the organized funds that the ministry is leading are yet to submit themselves to the American Embassy for visa info. And so one is surprised that anybody will profit about only 8 weeks when that is not okay. However, we do know that individuals may be applying for visas, travel to America, Canada, Mexico, or even as group do sub-travel at all campus. But we don't know what is happening.
Inti I don't say woke up a year kono. Will be also say African Championship. Oh, and go for no the other man conforma. And go for the Brazil company here. It Smith the mechanic di because oh you can say omunfa kosua ba ko half mpo ne de mo and chicken we no oh obeka say de ne no esusuane we bibrim so say creation media stay sisi ya no woke up a year kono ye mfa contract komo bia say wo na kono anu aduane o se dabi omfa contract bia nkoma ketwa bia say woke up no ona kono aduane mai.
Our boy is where we have learned a lot of lessons. Some of the things we are trying to avoid, we don't want to defeat them. For example, the oversight committee or the ministry is not going to contract any caterer to cook for anybody and then you go there, then like the way the South Africa actually gave us negative publicity, then somebody will appear there and say omoni yeba na idiadi kiti no mai or idiane yeko no musi idiane nasa. We go there and food is finished or small food. No. If we have anything to support for feeding, we'll give it to them. Anyone who says she is a good chef, she is a good food, or is a good cook, when you know where Ghanaians should stay, go there, go to processes, cook your food. If it's good, if it tastes well, the quantity is good, the Ghanaian fans will go and buy your food. So nobody will blame minister that minister went and brought maybe the sister or the auntie or the friend or the party somebody to come and do the cookie and they are not giving us food. So we are avoiding that. We are avoiding many of the areas, player benefits and the rest. We want to do it and do it more earlier, much earlier. And
Black Starlet, Ejna Kono, when him say your boy last game, group D, and it's South Africa, now your group no. Send any answer I did Senegal 4 points, South Africa with 3. And not just a Ghana, you dust your cry, and man of your bakupe. Now, yeah, and you jam, you're South Africa nebo. And GFA president.
Disappointed me, Papa. Big time, pa. From 2 goals lead. Now be 2-2. 1 man down.
Then so much
numerical advantage.
Yes, one. GFA president Kurt Edwin Simon Okreku message akoma the stars no say omo nyina omo confident no nkosro pa na ntumi omo focus no enko game no so na bibia anso enko cover
they say don't go last time they go
you zoom ni na oye no modu say no one akọ because and no more program ntia and no more program wa cry ntia na onso went man go pimo yes Ebi, why? Enti asat stance and asat now. Players when they walk camper. Ye Ghana, ye friendly game any
Black Stars now okay. Match na ida be.
Okay, my sure I'm from. I think 30 for something.
30 of the question. 30 for question. We anyway ya.
Mama check na me from. Enti players omo walk camp no sisiano. Joseph Opoku, Prince Amuako, David Oduro, Ibrahim Osman, Aziz Issa, Majid Ashimeru, Jan Kwesi Jamera, Jesruan Rak Sechi, Felix Afinajan, Emmanuel Ejay, Daniel Ejay, Salim Adams, Da Costa Entry, Terry Segbe, Nathaniel Ejay, Ebenezer Alban, Oscar Opon, Razak Simpson, Ebenezer Adade, Solomon Agbesi, Jerry Efriyenafe, Benjamin Asari, enti we ene players omo ginam gidi omo ko fesi Mexico enti Friday sa match o kai se Mexico for the one akoma mo players no see ya front wa ma World Cup no wa yi di film enko some da yengo country obi ase ene ya frame wa say opportunity ni e se front wa bra
we beba betting
check up
meche Ghana goes wait please wait Mese baba alajo no Friday alajo
we no middle league no na me bo chana draw ne baso
okay
nti na me bo chana
e baso betena se ni to men to be hu mo group mo
yes nti and also
ya bra che o nti ye nya division 1 wo kruma
we dey beba
denchira ye nya division 1
we dey beba
we obi dey na o dey abesom ye wa ha o e wo dom na se we be fam ye ni
e say when ye beba ebeba aye Metro Mass Transit
ma panyin bia nkodaada wo nyi o musika wo ho ni o ma panyin bia nkodaada to mentuni betena se fo nkoje o musika ni was ma diskana di ache da bia ne bema ba bema qualify no mu ji o musika di ti me catch them Mike bo am ne ya mensa mo so mo ma dwene na ho ma panyin bia nkodaada mo nyi o musika ni sika no mo fa ma ye bibi panyin bia nkodaada mo osoro anyi o musika ni me say susu biem Mark Bua odi football na chi ache
okay
ya men sam so abema betena se no ma bema okay momo ma panyini bi wo RF ho ene sa ho no mo ko bo no enkoji o musika ni
okay
yo na dom so mbamum division 1 mbamum division 1 yo so we
Metro Mass Transit are partner with the GFA next season ye games ye be bo no ombeboa for supporters
ombas na wo
na ni ho anko me partner with the GFA
semi bisa
wo ho
ne ho odin
nti omo partner
timaze omu firi kumaze ko temalia omu di bibe kwa
mo omu di mmeko omu di mmeko nti eye ka
enko kakwam
okay
ya sara
koto ye nya coach
mate bro ni England ni no
etna bre no ho seme
na boni di
England coach
of England
na zani an komo san fama hamza
ase na akwa no we na nim bra
English coach na fama hamza
na on fa
between ase o ye die is o ye
ana komo fama hamza be no coach
we ni ma se yo tuni o se die yo bro ni bi
pato na bo etna yimnya ntobase abedi no nkomo bibiri
be ntobase se wo de me ba se mi anzo mi hu
chika and then be say that squeeze is you
wey say yum tuni o sa die yo ada so na video mi no wa kwashi
Andri Danilson
Andri Danilson ninchi mami no record gogo na mrade gogo da ina chanda gogo ni sisi e
ba the picture be me fe the picture ni me fe
hwehwe na chiribla layers
Andri
bon hwehwe na chiribla
that's a yes di
we yes
Daniel
as a kodwantwi duku na obobonyum onzo obegina stage a kodwantwi
na England coach the English coach
bagana enye sebi enye German di
most of sango for ebu on man afi na
also
the coaching
and all the kotokone
yeah
brano amo asia never
and it is say
a coaching English
litiri say ala ti ala ya ibi
style munya botre man afi na
me there's also for teams am who's coaching Tamworth
England national England omba betim TAMWORTH
into quote Andri Dani Lixni on enchoba bitiki kotoko no de kotoko Danny Lixon.
Yes, yango.
Ba also wa Philippine na me fe pa. Oba me bo adwuma bruta.
Aso obo kasiri.
Kodwatwi.
Munya botre man. First of all, Black Star players na match na ye Friday 22nd May na Ghana ne Mexico Ebrepo no. We didn't can come as a match we justify inclusion. Most of the players na from for match we players are almost justify say World Cup yemu mkubi na sema yemu mkubi. As at now,
the are you quite justify Benjamin Asare?
No, Benjamin Asare is not count.
Okay.
Because of the
no me justify na a bit between Sir Joseph and go any Agboshi. I'm more protected.
Asare there na on count squad because of the third goalkeeper no count one man in. That is not in the answer.
I'm more protected goalkeeper. And no more say yeah mark him some be World Cup ni. So mo ka so mo we fairness ah. It's one here be free. Sir Augustine Boache. Any Majid Ashmeru, Sir midfield men who crofo be theosophobia from saying guys need your opportunity. No more bo. Augustine Boache.
But the club name releasing, I think it's Rene. I'm releasing some of match. We releasing my
Augustine Boache.
Yeah, one back. Said the working coach need preview to some of these players. The cast of coach name players we are. MP players now. Come on football no you may be anyway. There's a difference between so what on TV so. Anyone in interact. As so in football ball no bonankasa. Any nipa no. The personality. The personality no is so important. Nipa needs to say. Player be one man unim nisu. Obo no ma oba dressing room oba a team or say team no. We need from crana bofu and say ni attitude ni bibia crying. It is an opportunity to coach ni sa place we beat me chiom. Now we who musu by any born or more training grounds and match. How will meet me a performer? Inti most of these players we near August and Martin. I say what can I say me bro Hanum?
Or good or perfect with what cup na you kono. I'm sure you be film Thomas and Yakoni now.
And they are going to say if the last one because
Thomas Partey is not Thomas Partey of Arsenal. You did and for players in Echo. It's August and watching there. And I'm a Jirash. Say coaching whom Mummy playing together. I bet you as a year in time Mummy now come let's go match it together. The next Monday and Tuesday you hear differences about that.
I think we need to move away from a D.
Yes.
To year two players born now born. Clearly say Ghana for be a war dream down say party now no about 5 years and yes party now because it's bo obo Real Oviedo in crowd come when you be more
you season no
this season
you be
season be when you back come na you big problem how you miss out
because it's born no born no be boy no and do akwa be disappoint you but we are left with limited options. Yes. We are left with limited options.
See, you may food na kasano. Party, Sibo, any boy back or say
Elisha.
Wow, new opportunities to improve that. Still improve that. Inti, you may food na kasa de.
BBC nessa party and me uncle World Cup na.
Inti, squad we are from me. I hope say, between your place, Buma, coach in between your boot, and this is Carlos Crest. What experience?
Bono more.
Into obetway your board no aka say look. Say what me justify one me born ahead of omo you need more than because midfield need dey kwabana your big problem and they asa this and we asim oje bo na hope kwesi sibo oje bo na hope
obi apia man
so all directive for one for hana me
gio na me dey me pem asem what do me feel say
wa kwose obi achi o pia maji pass.
So clearly Ghana Sudanka ye ni kura Ghana de anke ye ni kura danke midfield because
they say strength that could do wings
as a country Ghana you say football ye ni momo omuni mboni pipi omkuta bonti
yes emere na adane ye na ne ehu bi
ye strength pan ye midfield any bi
am say emere na adane say adane from midfield to wings
and ye players now aspire or more aspire for greatness. Okay, yeah, we pa and transforming. At Bournemouth after personal trainers, who training sessions near Bida. Sanka who come back and walk head side training now, no year with that personal training. Anyhow, or kicking the ball Manchester City, it will tell you, say, when you invest in your own self, near the brown, assistance of better.
Yeah, and not Benjamin sorry and so yeah.
Yes,
we invest hugely, and yes, your own training. Yapon you no yankwa na yenkope e bia the hutin free ba ku bi ni yenyu
the story on delay here na anya wan so da haso folk road di agro what in on interview no
mi je dan nti
why Mason da
yeah
why still bender da why KI da why mate da Why kaya yeda? Why mason da? Why steel bender da? Wa source of blocks? Just adie bia ne ye dini bia no. Benjamin Asaren aibida. This is a player. Why mate? So when a mason assistant.
Yeah.
Omno mo kwani etuo
Badi.
Yes, why kaya yeda? Wa to chingam ne chingam ne hankida. Ni na why bida.
Also
opportunity amazes can move to Oveniagro. The match is beyond Oveniagro.
Oveniagro. Or you very serious.
And guy no or what 30 years in pa. Or 30 years and all 28 years.
Ah, that's all. When was I?
Oh, near Junior 33.
Near 33. Okay.
Sanko 30 years and 28 years.
There are other players who are young Salim Adams. What's the opportunity? Local scenes near boarding. This is an opportunity. So, better coaching say most of your players, you're more quiet, and that's what you're when you must already. National team camps here. Yes, sir. Bra.
I know now free coaches. Because I do a bit to me at West School. Na me hall the player no yard the nko trainer on Besobe. Na me coach the second one the coach na Kasaya masa. Born no bonus ya menu nyina yenu guase. Me ko bench akwedin ko no on the night or kawum ba boy no boy no. Obi awre fi the first. Okay, Mariano Barreto buy no. Mariano Barreto buy no. Na your good midfielders.
Yeah.
Mariano Barreto buy no very good midfielders. Ono no introduce William Thierry. Not the William Thierry a place no abrofon ba no do matra bench. No ma William Thierry confidence to play. And it have one more dear no Salama don betumi abon. So about the confidence from the coach of Beka Chan say and yes I will be me ahwe na we o ya me ahwe ansa wa ko deputy amawi o bebo nti yire ho po you are one team. Opportunity. When the coach give them the confidence like this born na bibia na da wo media park na obo manation ada na hade over down about actually.
One thing na me pesa Carlos Cruz between be you know say NSA with template. One say as at now so Black Stars bobo unim say okay we be one number 2 Gideon be one number 3 we one number 4 and 5 the moment as our template in be down players in mind with it so the coach should create competition and my players who say local so we don't want obobo and one advantage adeba ko former Black Stars coach ye kana sama ye ka say wanyade one other adeba ko ye say o introduce Benjamin Asare say o make sure say Benjamin Asare what trem say in training grounds we good yam the bobo he made it emphatic say even though so ye Benjamin Asare we local goalkeeper una we hear me number 1
and also that score no wow boss Otuado yadi. Yes, I do maybe press conference but cast and the number 1 Benjamin Asare. How can alone your confidence on the man?
Anymore we. The meeting I am money.
The Kenyan say players no more national team no show say omo me hoso mo abedi agro na omo ye rare players omo tumi
okay ti nyame aduma ni nyina Friday pa Akuku down keep Faith Club 5th year anniversary basu mo unveil na mo unveil ni